Mary here for our weekly reading oracle forecast. And the way it works is that you landed on this video, that the reading and the message is intended for you regardless of the date that I've uploaded it. It's timeless. Okay, so I'm going to be working with the Tarot of the Sorcerers. You know what? I got this deck a while ago and I never really worked with it. And during Shadow Season, Halloween just passed, and I got to know this deck, and I have to say it is so accurate. Okay, and so I've already dealt the cards, laid them out for what we need to know, so I'm going to go right into the reading right now. Okay, so the first card we got is the Eight of Water. And the Eight of Water is about walking away from something, leaving something behind you, moving on. It's about abandonment. So you might have been feeling like alone in some way. You might have, maybe this has been going on a little bit longer than just this past week. This can be like maybe the whole summer or the fall or for whatever, this whole year. You've been feeling a bit alone, kind of like in a shadow, walking in a shadow, kind of a little bit like feeling not abandoned, but just confused in some way. I know I said that word abandoned, but I'm really picking up that this is hitting to a lot of us that have been going through whatever we're going through with relationships, emotional, like just working with people. It's just feeling disconnected. Okay. That is basically a change happening. This is actually clearing the clutter. It's actually not abandonment. It's actually more about clearing clutter. Whatever does not serve you, whatever does not work with you anymore, it's about leaving those things behind you, going on to something else. And I really love this card because it tells me that something new is about to take place and something's going to be reborn. As you can see, they're doing mudra. I really like this card. It's got a lotus flower in it, and it's actually very beautiful. It's talking about being focused. It's about focus as well, being focused. And when we're focused, we can put our energy into a specific area and accomplish our goals. So it's about letting go of the things that have been weighing you down. It could be when I said relationships, what I meant was more about a relationship that has been just you just notice that there's nothing there anymore. You've drifted apart, or you're feeling just separated from what really was at the beginning of it, and now it just feels like it's not there anymore. And so you have to face it. Sometimes we go through changes even in our current relationship. Sometimes we're going through changes, and it doesn't mean that it's over with. It's just more about being reborn. Okay, and so the second card is the Eight of Fire. This is actually really good. This is movement. Lots of changes happening, things taking place, movement taking on, going into a direction. This is like a travel card, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're traveling. Well, maybe you are traveling, but it's a travel inside yourself. It's kind of like going on a journey. Something is about to change. Wands, actually fire. Fire is action based. So is water too, but it's a little bit more of they both can move things, right? Water and fire can be destructive, but they also can move things, and they are also a rebirth. I think the word I'm looking for is being born again. And so this is another card showing up saying that something very fast and unexpected happening, things changing, and delays are going to be finally be over with. The delay that you've been waiting for is going to finally change. It's going to finally end. You're finally going to get the aha moment, I should say, more like I'm finally getting to the bottom of whatever it has that has been just stagnate, okay? And you might just be feeling different, and you like whatever jumps out at you is the message. Remember that. Take what you need, leave what you don't. And this relates to this is for the collective. This is for everybody that's watching, and you might have to visit back because you'll notice that some things maybe didn't quite blend in, but you visit back and it's like, oh, this actually makes a lot of sense to what I'm going through, because actually that's exactly fire energy. This is fire energy, and this is happening right now. It's at when I'm filming this, it's at the end of the year, almost at the end of the year. So we are going through a major change, a major change, a major change. Two of Earth was the third card, balancing two worlds. multitasking, trying to get too many things done at one time. You got to slow down. Like everything that's happening here is telling you that you have to be planted. Like Pentacles, oh, this is Earth, is about grounded. For anything to really take place in your life that's going to be positive, when I say take place, that's like accomplishing those goals, you have to be grounded. When you are grounded, you can be able to see clearly. The whole message is about focus. If you want to achieve a goal, you have to be focused. And sometimes sometimes you have to cut things out, the drama. Okay, say for instance it's about a relationship. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you have to, if you notice that your relationship has been just bringing up a lot of drama, a lot of argument, a lot of debates, you know what? It's time to set back and surrender and let it go. And I'm not talking about to walk away from that person. Maybe so, maybe whatever comes through. But I have to say, maybe you just need to take a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a breather, and just say, okay, you know what? I accept the way you are. That is the way you are. Focus on the self. It's all about focusing on the self. You're going backwards, and you don't need to go backwards, and you're putting yourself into loneliness and despair. Okay, and that's where kind of like maybe the energy that I'm picking up on somebody that's feeling abandoned. So it's like you need to stop looking at that. Stop looking at the past and don't look at the future. Look at what's now in the present. Okay, stand still and just look at what's really happening right now. For what you need to do, because I have to pull a fourth card in here. Three of Cups. Reason for a celebration. Yes, this is about celebrating your successes and also coming to the conclusions of something that has been put to rest is going to be awakened. I love this. This is okay. Actually, I'm looking at this card and I see pomegranates, I see apples, I see pears, I see grapes, I see lots of communication, I see limes, I see a lot of abundance here. So abundance is here, abundance. And I have to say there's going to be a major shift happening. Eights are about abundance. If you know, like in numerology, eight is an abundant number. So it's also the infinity as well. So it's actually saying that you're going to go through a major purge, a major detox, letting go of what no longer serves you. And I'm not talking about walking away from people. You don't have to do that. I'm just talking about walking away from the drama, walking away from the gossip, walking away from constantly trying to control or that person trying to control you, whatever it is. You are walking away from it and you say, you know what? I don't need this anymore. I just need to focus on me. And that's what really, when it all boils down to, you are spirit living in a human body, having a human experience. And when you are living that experience, you are actually realizing a lot of things. Like just think of it this way. You are spirit in this body, and you are looking through the eyes of the body. So everything that's happening, it's like the body and the human nature is gravity. So sometimes it pulls us down, and yeah, this might mean something to somebody, but I have to say I'm holding space for you because I can feel just a lot of you have been feeling just a little bit like down on the outs and just feeling like nobody cares and just feeling alone. I have to say you're not. This too shall pass. Okay, and so that is the message that we need to know. So there's going to be a major change and major shift. And like I said again, I'm not going to repeat it again, but whatever comes through and whatever relates to you, that is the message. And I hope that was helpful. And have yourself a gorgeous day. Peace and blessings.